Today, a true story of how a regular food delivery guy became a dollar millionaire. Let's get started.
He delivered food, then signed a $9 million deal. In 2019, Ethan Hall was making $11.40 an hour. Some days, $90 total. Some days, $60. Some days, nothing, because the order got canceled. He lived in a 300 square foot apartment, no washing machine, no air conditioning, a mattress on the floor, and a cheap IKEA table. Every evening, the delivery bag, every evening, but the city, every evening, the same feeling, he was stuck. Ethan completed 80 to 90 deliveries a week, rode 25 to 30 miles a day, climbed staircases where elevators never worked, and the entire time, he was counting. In a single shift, Ethan walked into 15 to 20 restaurants, in a month, 400 plus locations, in a year, over 5,000 visits. He saw kitchens from the inside, and not Instagram kitchens, not Netflix kitchens, or real ones. 3 to 5 tablets at the counter, orders hitting all at once, paper tickets getting lost, cooks shouting, managers panicking, customers waiting 40 minutes instead of 20. In one restaurant, he watched 7 orders disappear in a single night. Average order value, $32. That's $224 lost per night, $6,000 to $7,000 per month, and that's one restaurant. There were thousands like it. Ethan realized this isn't chaos, this is money leaking. One night, he stood at the counter across from him. The restaurant owner, 3 phones, 2 tablets, one overwhelmed human. "I don't understand what's happening," the owner said. I just want to cook food." That sentence stayed with Ethan. He rode home in silence. No music, no phone. Just thinking, why in 2020 were food orders still chaos? Why didn't one system exist? And then it clicked. If a restaurant loses $5,000 a month and you fix that, they'll happily pay $100 to $150. If there are 1,000 restaurants, that's $100,000 a month. If 3,000 restaurants, that's $300,000 a month. Ethan wasn't dreaming about millions, he was just doing the math. Days, deliveries, nights, a laptop. He learned to code from scratch, errors, crashes, nothing worked. Asleep at 3 a.m., up again at 7. The first working version of the system cost him $320, a used laptop, $0, free tutorials, 4 months without a day off. A constant thought, I'm wasting my time. But he kept going because every single day confirmed the same thing. The problem was real. He walked into a restaurant, no website, no logo, no confidence. "Give me 1 week," he said. "If it's not easier, delete it." 7 days later, order processing time, 41%, lost orders, 0. The kitchen stopped drowning. The owner paid $119. Ethan stared at the payment notification and realized this wasn't about money. This was proof. The first 6 months were brutal. Customers texting at night, systems crashing, Ethan fixing everything himself. No sleep. Cheap noodles for dinner, but the numbers kept climbing. After 3 months, 17 restaurants, over $2,000 a month. After 6 months, 64 restaurants, nearly $9,000 a month. He quit food delivery when he realized there was no way back. He didn't buy ads, he walked kitchens, he listened, he wrote things down, he fixed problems, every update and removed friction, saved money, reduced stress. The average restaurant, plus $38,000 a year, minus 30% kitchen overload. Route 1 started spreading by word of mouth. By year 2, 1,200 restaurants, $160,000 a month. Ethan saw a 6-figure monthly number for the first time and understood something important. Money doesn't fix problems, it scales them. He started hiring only people who had worked in restaurants. Year 3, 3,800 restaurants, $420,000 a month, roughly $5 million a year. The system predicted rush hours, shut off delivery before overload, saved businesses from burnout. Route 1 stopped being software. It became infrastructure. The email came early in the morning, acquisition, full buyout, $9 million, no ifs, no installments. Ethan asked one question, "You won't break the product?" The answer was short, "We want it everywhere." He signed. He walked back into the restaurant where it all started, quiet, smooth, no shouting. He began at $11.40 an hour, went through chaos, and walked out with $9 million. But the truth is, he wasn't a genius. He just noticed what everyone ignored and stayed long enough to finish. After the deal, something unexpected happened, not celebration, not relief, silence. And for the first time in years, Ethan woke up with nowhere to rush, no messages, no alerts, no late night emergencies, and that silence felt heavier than the chaos he came from. Because when the noise disappears, one question shows up: who are you without the struggle? For years, his life followed a simple pattern: notice a problem, fix it, move forward. Now there was nothing demanding his attention. He tried to rest. It didn't work. He tried to enjoy the moment. It felt hollow. So he did the only thing that ever made sense to him. He went back into the city. He walked familiar streets, looked into familiar kitchens, stood quietly where chaos used to live, and he noticed something. The noise hadn't vanished. It had been organized. People moved with confidence. Systems held the pressure instead of people. That's when he realized something important. Success doesn't arrive as fireworks. It arrives as calm. And calm feels strange when your identity was built inside urgency. The real value wasn't the company. It wasn't the deal. It wasn't the outcome. The real value was the ability he had built, the ability to walk into confusion and see structure, to hear noise and find signal. That ability didn't disappear. It stayed with him. And that's why some people collapse after success while others keep growing. Most people chase results. He learned to chase clarity because clarity removes friction. And friction is expensive, and once you learn to remove friction, you start seeing opportunities where others only see routine. That understanding stayed with him, and it changed how he looked at everything. If you think you have no opportunity, look closer. Opportunity is usually hiding inside routine. Are you just living it, or are you counting it?